Take a couple minutes to settle in. Really excited to be here. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to 2024 Infoway Partnership Conference being held in our beautiful country's capital of Ottawa. My name is Bhavesh and I'm the Senior Director of Health Solutions, Deployment, and Utilization here at Infoway, and I'm really excited to be here, your co-host for the next few days, to dive into the insightful and entertaining program we have here at Partnership. And as much as we'll stay on script, I will be sure to promise you more excitement than last week's Tyson and Paul fight. Turn over to my co-host here.
Thank you, Bhavesh. Bonjour tout le monde et bienvenue à la conférence, on va dire conférence de partenariat 2024 d'Infowood. Je dois commencer d'abord par vous remercier d'avoir fait le déplacement jusqu'à Ottawa pour participer à la conférence. Je m'appelle Waldo Beausejour, je suis spécialiste principal en recherche et performance chez Infoway. Donc, je vais être l'un des maîtres de cérémonie pour l'événement pendant les 2 jours. Donc, j'aurai le plaisir de vous accompagner pendant tout le programme. Mais avant de démarrer, j'ai une promesse. Nous avons une promesse à vous faire. Nous vous promettons que le programme va être très intéressant. On va dire plus intéressant qu'un événement de Taylor Swift. Right? No offense to the Swifties, right? No. Back to you, Bhavesh.
Thank you very much, Waldo. We're really excited to be here today. First, we'd like to begin with our land acknowledgement, written and shared with us by Grandma Karen MacInnis, and on behalf of Infoway, we are honored to be here today as a guest on the unceded territory of the Anishinaabe people. Unceded means that the land was never legally ceded or given up to the Crown through a treaty or other agreement, making us guests on this land. I thank the Algonquin people for being here and honor the ancestors who have cared for this land. With that, I would now like to introduce Grandma Karen to the stage. Grandma Karen is Ojibwa from Walpole Island First Nation and has worked with First Nations community organizations Minwashin Lodge, Odawa Native Friendship Center, and Wabano Aboriginal Health Center, and held positions of Executive Director for Interval House, where she served as shelter for women and children. Today, Grandma Karen continues to work with both Native and non-Native organizations in the role of Wisdom Keeper. Grandma Karen, I invite you to provide us with this important opening.
I'm short, so they've given me a little boost here. Then I don't have to move the mics. I say, bonjour, nana shaskokwe, Disney calls, makoto dem, Walpole Island Ojibwa. I greet you as I was taught to greet people who I didn't know, which I'll translate into English. I didn't say bonjour, it's bonjour, and it means my spirit to your spirit. It's like, hello, good to meet you. My Aboriginal name is Nanoshasqua, and it means the small bird that stands in the air. So I guess it's a hummingbird. And I am from the Bear Clan, and my reserve is Walpole Island, otherwise known as Benjwanigan in our language, and it means where the waters meet. It's on Lake St. Clair. Many of you may not know where that is, but look it up. Look up all the Great Lakes and you'll find it there. I am really honored to be on this land. The Anishinaabe land was originally a meeting place for all of our nations, and the nations who speak a particular linguistic language, which includes the Algonquin, the Ojibwa, the Ottawa, and the Potawatomi. And we were all part of this one nation, and we separated into different groups and traveled to different areas, including the States, because my family actually originated from Michigan. And during colonization, we were forced out, and we came to this very swampy area it was back then, and is now called Lake St. Clair after it was dredged so that the ships could travel up to Lake Superior. So that's a little history lesson. So this particular land, we used to travel from wherever we settled to come here, and we did that for a very important reason. This is where we came to make agreements with each other, to develop and take care of our people. So I think it's fitting that everyone is here today because what you're doing is looking after the people. And to me, that's really important. So I thank you, and I say miigwech for being here and doing the great work that you do. And it's so vitally important. So I'm going to take a moment to call upon the Creator to be here with us, to bless us today, to lead and to guide us today as we travel on this journey, both today and tomorrow, to find out new and better ways to do things, to celebrate the achievements that we've made in this field. It's amazing. What would we do without Health Canada? And I say that as a person who very highly depends on it. I say miigwech to the ancestors, and I invite the grandmothers and grandfathers to be here to join us in spirit, to help us with this journey. We cannot do things by ourselves. So I invite them here to be with us, to enjoy that. But most of all, we give thanks. I give thanks that for everybody who made this long journey to be here today. I give thanks, Creator, for allowing these people safe journeys here and keep them safe while they're here and on their way home to their families. We say miigwech to Grandfather Sun who shines upon us, for the cloud people who bring in the clouds and the rain, because without the water, we all know that we can't survive, and we depend on that. We ask Creator to be with people, not just in here, but out there, who have to make decisions about our environment, because we need all our environment to stay and become stable again because of what's out there. So even more important, Creator, is that these people in here, because as the environment changes and we have all the problems, we need more and more health care. And hopefully we can change all of that so that we don't. So Creator, help us with those things. And as we travel here, I'm going to ask each and every one of you to do something for me today. I want you to take a moment to close your eyes. And I want you to take all of the office confusion and all of the stuff that you have had that can cause confusion and upset, and set it outside this room. Just put it all out there for the next 2 days. We don't need it in the room. What we need is you to be in your heart. Your heart will never lie to you. Your heart is what will help you develop what you need to do here this week. And this is my prayer, that Creator will guide you and that you can stay in that place. It will be a temptation to pick it all up, put the cell phones away, allow the family to be in a safe little place in your heart, and be here just for this event that you need to do. Not only are you here to work, you're here to celebrate the accomplishments that you've made. And everybody who works with the people, to me, I call you a chief. Because in my language, in my culture, the chief was the one who looked after the people. I always put the people first. So it's your job here to put the people first, to find ways, and to celebrate that. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the ministers who are here, who work with our chiefs, the top chiefs, and take our messages back and help us grow in development. And this I'm grateful for, and I am grateful once again to be here, to be with you in this wonderful week. I got very blessed and invited to stay, and I will, because I want to know everything. At my age, it's the way I stay. As you work with older people, you discover they talk about Alzheimer's and all those things, and I may be getting it, I don't know. However, I'm going to be 80 in a couple of months, and I'm excited, and this is how I keep going, because I celebrate life and celebrate. So learn, but learn in a good way, and always, I'm asking you, please, put the people first. Get you make what you know my relations.